Before we dive into this story, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. If you love old coins, forgotten treasures, and the thrill of turning memories into money, you're in the right place. Every week, we explore rare coins, their hidden value, and the stories they carry through time. Don't miss the next one. Subscribe now. Now, let's take a walk back in time. Close your eyes, if you will, and picture the world in 1999, the end of a century, the last page of a book nearly 100 years in the making. The world was buzzing with talk of the new millennium. Y2K panic had people stocking up on supplies. Computers were feared, not trusted. Mobile phones were only just finding their way into people's hands, big and clunky, and used mostly by businessmen in suits. But somewhere far from the noise of global change, in the southern tip of Africa, a small coin was quietly pressed into existence. It wasn't made for glory or fame. It wasn't made to dazzle collectors. It was meant to be spent on bread, on milk, on fuel. A simple coin, stamped with the year 1999, just another 10 cents. But today, it tells a much bigger story. This is the 10 cents coin from South Africa. A coin that, to most, is just pocket change. But to a few, it's a piece of history, a forgotten gem, a relic of a nation in transition. South Africa in 1999 was standing at the edge of a new era. Just 5 years before, apartheid had come to an end. The country was finding its voice again, its identity, and coins like this one were quietly documenting that rebirth. On one side, the bold words, South Africa. Below it, the date, 1999. But it's the image on the coin that speaks the loudest. On the reverse side of this 10 cents coin, you'll find the striking image of the Arum Lily. Not just a plant, not just decoration. The Arum Lily was chosen for its elegance and symbolism. It stands for purity, for growth, for resilience. A perfect symbol for a country coming back to life, planting new roots in its soil. The design of this coin is crisp, minimal, and deeply meaningful. No clutter, no chaos. Just the calm beauty of a lily and the quiet strength of a number, 10. It's a design that hasn't just aged well, it's aged with purpose. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a 10 cents coin. What makes this one different? What makes it special? The answer isn't just in the metal or the mint. It's in the scarcity, the condition, and the collector's eye. You see, coins like this one weren't saved. They were used, touched by thousands of hands, tossed into pockets, handed over counters, dropped on dusty floors, and forgotten in drawers. And as time marched forward, they quietly disappeared, faded away. Today, finding one in pristine condition, untouched by time, isn't just rare. It's remarkable, and that's where the story gets interesting. The 1999 10 cents coin from South Africa, when found in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, has become highly sought after by collectors worldwide. It's no longer just about the coin itself. It's about the memory, the era, the symbol it represents. For those who lived through those years, it's a piece of their own timeline. For collectors, it's a rare find with rising value. Now, I know many of you watching this have held this coin in your hands before. Maybe you still have one buried in an old drawer, a box in the garage, or a forgotten tin filled with small change from another life. I want you to think about that for a second. That simple coin, sitting there, collecting dust, might just be something more than you ever expected, because today, this coin isn't just worth 10 cents anymore. Far from it. You see, collectors are willing to pay real money for this coin, if it meets the right conditions. We're talking about sharp detail, no scratches, no tarnish. The kind of condition that turns ordinary metal into valuable treasure. And when all those boxes are ticked, this 1999 10 cents coin can fetch up to $60 on the market. That's right, 60 US dollars. From a coin once meant to buy a piece of candy or a loaf of bread. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone pay that kind of money for a small coin? But the world of coin collecting doesn't follow the rules of ordinary economics. It follows rarity, story, memory, and meaning. And this coin checks all those boxes. Think about it. The older we get, the more we start to value the things that shaped us. The coins we used as kids, the change our fathers jingled in their pockets, the money our mothers counted at the kitchen table. These weren't just objects. They were part of the rhythm of life. And when a coin survives through time, through change, and still manages to carry its story intact, it becomes something greater. It becomes a legacy. So, here's what I want you to do. Go find your old boxes. Look through those drawers. Dig into those jars of coins you haven't touched in years. You might just be sitting on something worth far more than its face value. And even if you never sell it, knowing its worth and its story is something powerful in itself, because this isn't just about money. It's about meaning. And for men like you, who've lived through decades of change, who've seen the world turn upside down and back again, these small pieces of metal become anchors. They remind us of where we came from, what we lived through, and what we still carry with us. So, if you've got one of these coins, 1999 10 cents, South Africa, hold on to it. Or maybe, cash in if it's in top condition. Either way, you're holding something special, and if you don't have one, keep your eyes open. They're out there. At flea markets, estate sales, coin shops, hiding in plain sight, and now you know what to look for. Before you go, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. There are more coins like this out there. More stories, more hidden treasures, and I promise you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching. And that coin? The 1999 South Africa 10 cents in uncirculated condition. Eyes valued at $60. Keep searching. Keep collecting. And most importantly, keep remembering.